So I walk past this fence and I feel something cold like on the back of my neck. Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Fireman ETV back again and back at it again with another video. Shouts out to the Firesquad. Y'all know y'all been showing mad love, man. So we back at it again. And y'all know what today is, Storytime Thursday. You know we gotta represent every single time when it come back to the channel on Storytime Thursday. I'm excited, man. Your boy at work with it, you know what I mean? Today is a good day. The weather is nice, you feel me? Can't complain. So this story, as you can see in the title, another close call. I had a close call, a lot of close calls in life, man. So I just wanted to detail this story because these are testimonies. So if you find yourself going through something traumatic, you can refer back to this. Or if you feel like you got, you know, a lot of things bottled up, because I know a lot of people bottle up a lot of emotions. So I just like to be vocal, man. It feels good to just get certain things out, because I tell these situations amongst friends and family members, certain family members or whatever. They know about certain things that I've been through. Some of them might not, you know what I mean, because we all from, you know, from Chicago, but we live in different places now. I got family, you know, out of state. I don't want to display a lot of that, but basically some of them live out of state or like in suburbs or you know, things like that. So this specific situation was a few years ago. I used to work for the Park District. I don't know, you know, if you've been following the channel, you know that. Yeah, I was working for the Park District and I ended up getting another job with the post office. The post office job was overnight. And I was working from like 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. at the Park District. And this job was way north, and I worked south, 83rd South. And this is like way north by the airport, O'Hare Airport. Like, you know what I mean? Like a train stop before O'Hare Airport. Basically, it was a real tiring situation. I caught myself getting off work at 7, trying to make it home. I get home at like 8 something. I had to be on the bus at like 8:45 to get to the train at 9, and at 9, and then go to this train to the next train. Then I got to get off that train to catch another bus. So it was a nice ride. I mean, I was trying to get some money, man. It was a seasonal job. It was cold out at times. The weather was okay around this time, so I was drained, man. I used to have to sleep at the Park District for like 2 hours just to get some rest and hop and go straight to the train and take the train down. That was more convenient. Times I just go from that job to that job and then come back and sleep in the morning and do it all over again. And that job, the post office, was weekends too. I didn't work weekends at my other job at the Park District. So yeah. So I'm just giving you the background on how my energy levels was, you know, like real down. And I was basically like really drained this day. And this is the most, I feel like this is like, I was the most tired this day out of any day that I can remember trying to do both of those jobs. It was only for like a few months, but yeah, I remember coming home. I was staying. Me and my brother had a spot together. I came home, and I used to drink this stuff. Now you know, so I was drinking pre-workout. I don't drink coffee, so I was drinking this stuff called pre-workout. A lot of people know what that is. That workout. So it's just like something that kind of gets your adrenaline running, things like that, and I end up mixing it with my Arizona. I used to go crazy. I used to drink a lot of Arizonas, you know what I mean, for the price and all that. It was decent, you know what I mean. I still drink it every now and again. So I put that in there, shake it up, and I'm dead tired, man. So, you know, I got to give y'all a little visual so y'all can kind of follow how the situation was. Just walking down this block. I'm walking down my block to the corner. We was like a few buildings from the corner. So I'm on this side of the street, you got that side of the street, and it's like the street, of course. You got that sidewalk, I'm on this sidewalk. So I cross the street, and then I go to the next block, and then I'm hitting on that block on the left side of the street. Now, on the left side of the street, it was a church, and then it was a like apartment complex with the black fence, with the rotted black fence, and it was an open. It wasn't. It was. I guess it was supposed to be a fence gate, like a, you know, like with the handle, like a door on the fence, but it wasn't. It was just an open, and it was dark. Like it was the trees blocking the street light, It was pitch black. So I'm drinking this stuff, just trying to get my energy up because I will fall asleep at any given moment around this time. So I didn't want to fall asleep on the bus or the train. So this stuff will wake me up, and it woke me up the day before. So I'm like, oh yeah, I'm about to start drinking this. So like this one to get a little crazy. This is the intense energy that, you know what I mean, that just snapped me into a different type of thought process, because I'm just thinking about being tired and having to be on my feet for 8 hours after I just got done, you know what I mean, running around and doing all the things I had to do on my other job. So I get around this corner, I'm walking past it, and I can't see it. You can't see much. You can see like further down where the trees are not blocking the light. So I'm walking up. I don't hear nobody, no nothing. Maybe it was just natural sounds. You might hear people talking in different places, apartment complex, and just in the neighborhood. You're not thinking about like, oh, somebody's having a conversation. Let me look and see what they're doing. But I don't remember hearing nothing. So I walk past this fence, and I feel something cold like on the back of my neck, and I froze for a second, and I kind of glanced back, like, you know what I mean, you trying to see. So I see, it was a gun or whatever, and it was like people coming in front of me, people coming around me, about to surround me. Now, if this moment didn't work, how it worked out at this specific, how like literally, if I was just a smidget off of how I took off running, because I ran, I had a book bag on. They could have grabbed my book bag, and you know what I mean, tried to snatch me back or whatever. It was a group, you know what I mean. They came in front of me and behind me, and they tried, like, some of them tried to reach for me, a few was trying to run behind me, but I run fast. You know what I mean, I can commend myself. I had a lot of experiences running against people, but basically I run from the sidewalk and I jump, and then I land on the curb. Now, if I would have missed that curb a little bit, I could have twisted my ankle. It was like the tip of my foot touched off that, and then as soon as I got off that curb and I landed on my other foot, it was over with. I sprinted the whole block. Like the first 4 steps, like nobody can catch me. Nobody in the world could have caught me at that moment. I was gone. Like, I look back a little bit. I don't like looking back, but I look back just to see, you know what I mean, if I have to cut, you know what I mean, go through a cut or something. But I was going so fast. I was going, and I was pushing off my feet so hard that my boot ripped. Like, to connect from the sole and the inside, it ripped, you know what I'm saying, from the sole. The top of the shoe ripped from the sole, and I'm just sprinting. I'm running. I'm just pushing, like, all on the toes, just boom, 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 chest out, head up. I'm So I'm running full speed, and right when I got to 63rd, you know what I mean, the bus is right there, and I hop right on the bus. I'm breathing hard. You know what I mean, not that many people on there, they not paying no attention, but my adrenaline is like going crazy, and this is like a block away from the crib. I mean, I called my brother, called my pops, I called them and let them know what was going on. You know what I'm saying? But it was just like, it was so many different things that could have happened at that moment. A lot of stuff could have happened. And I said the story not a lot of times, but it made me think, like, my adrenaline was just running the whole time. Like, they could have just shot. They could have just, you know what I mean, snatched my bag. I had a few, you know what I mean, I was carrying cash a little bit because they had a lot of vending machines down there, and that's the only way I was really eating, because I ain't had time to cook or, you know what I'm saying, run to stores, because it was that bad. I was working so much, you know what I mean, at the post office and my job. I ain't have time nothing but to sleep and shower, really. And sleep wasn't that much either. So, yeah, man, I got through the scenario, of course, and it was like, like a lot of the stories that I tell y'all, I might be right to the next moment, but this one wasn't those. This was one of those moments where I didn't just click to the next moment. Further in the story, I got to the post office, and I was working in a different area, and it was this older lady, or whatever, and I don't know how it came about, but she asked me a question, you know what I'm saying, about where I was working at, and then I just was like, she was like, you all right? You know what I'm saying? Now, what was awkward was this lady didn't talk to nobody. She didn't talk to nobody. She would be like, she'd not. If she had to say something, she'd say it, but she don't talk. And this is from the supervisor, the manager, everybody. She was just like really anti, and that, you know what I mean? And I get that. I was the same way. So she was like, you all right? Because she was trying to tell me what I need to do. She was just basically like, just do this and do that. She really tried to brief it as much as she can. But she asked me about, like, you know what I mean, why I was looking like that. And I'm like, and I kind of, it just came out like, yeah, this happened. I kind of broke down the story, and she just started talking, and everybody was kind of walking past that's coming into work or leaving from work and looking like, this lady talking to this man who's you know what I mean, why is she talking to him? So she was kind of saying scenarios that she kind of pray about. She pray and think about, like, like certain things will worry her because um her husband will take the bus, late at night to go to his job and let her keep the car, which is, a good gesture. I would do the same thing, I'm sure, if I was in that type of scenario, if it had lined up like that. So she was saying that she worry about those same exact things, and he walked through blocks where guys stand outside and, congregate and territorial about who walking down the block and things like that. Yeah, my bad. My phone had cut out, so y'all probably won't notice it. But basically, she was territory. Like, her husband walked down these blocks where it's like, these guys, they congregate, they kind of stand around and kind of be like, and it's dark, and sometimes the street lights be out and people drive through, and it'd be like violent situations that happen at times. So she was kind of voicing that, and I'm like, and she was just like, yeah, sorry, praying. So, like, now I definitely I prayed a lot more. Like, I prayed at times, but it was just like, your normal prayer. So I do that a lot more now, and I'm more in tune with that type of thing, like the spiritual protection that God gives. And like, I've been getting the great results, and God's been taking care of me, like, seriously. So if you're watching this and you get to this part of the video, man, trust in God, and make sure you're in tune. Don't just do it when things go bad or things like that. So just stay in tune and keep yourself optimistic, no matter what it is. Things can still happen, but you still got to be optimistic. You got to learn how to prevail. So that's why I do these story times. It's fun and it's entertaining and it's interesting, but I done been through some crazy stuff. So these are my testimonies, and I want y'all to use this as motivation, or like maybe you'll learn something, how to move different, think different, what I'm saying, and kind of approach life in your way where it'll work for you. I'm just speaking on my story and how things worked out for me thus far, and I'm grateful. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it, and I want to do a quick little announcement right now. I do want to give an NBA 2K20 game. So if you're a subscriber, if you can get somebody to subscribe and you want the game, or if you know somebody that's looking for the game, whatever system it is, you let me know. So if you can get somebody to subscribe to the channel, give me the proof on my Instagram. You see it's always at the bottom. You can DM me on Instagram, you can DM me on Twitter, Snapchat or whatever. Let people know, like, yeah, man, subscribe, go support, and then I got you. So I randomly choose out of the people that do that, follow those simple instructions, and then you can get somebody a game. You know what I mean? I might even throw you a $20 PS card, and or just cash app you $20. I'm just trying to grow my channel. So if you enjoy the content, share it for me, like, share, subscribe. The vibes, your boy Fireman ETV. And one more thing, man, next month I'm going to be doing every Thursday, my Storytime Thursdays in October, going to be haunted. It's going to be like my Halloween situation. I had a lot of those. I might have to double upload on 1 week, because it's a lot of stories, but I saved those stories for October, just for y'all, so y'all can see the Halloween experiences, the haunted experiences that I experienced. I did a lot of Ouija stuff. Y'all can go back and refer to those on my channel. So yeah, man, it's been a lot of different things that I experienced in my life, and I love sharing it, with different people. So y'all can watch this, and y'all might know somebody that'll be like, man, this is dope. You know what I mean? Check out that boy Fireman E. He's dope, man. He got a lot of stuff going on. You hear me? So, yeah, man, I got a little mini movie that I'm working on right now. I'm writing it out, and it's gonna be based on Halloween. So it's gonna drop on Halloween. I got a haunted house October 30th. So I got things coming up, man. I'm working on it behind the scenes. Like I said, I got collabs coming up. I'm trying to get their schedule with mine. My schedule is open, so. You know what I mean? When I say I'll be announcing these things and I'll be able to do it, it's their schedule, not mine. So, yeah, we got a lot of things coming up. So y'all stay tuned. Y'all can throw me some ideas, like I said, man. Much love to everybody. Like, share, subscribe. The vibes. Your boy Fireman ETV. Until next time, man. Peace. Y'all be safe and stay blessed.